Africans, please, if you have a restaurant and you're not a Nigerian, indicate that.
Music is spirit. Let the goddess of inspiration fill you. Dance to the spirit. Your soul on a journey for redemption. Awaken the waters, awaken the earth, awaken the air. The fires are ready, the messengers on duty. The spirits move in tandem. Hey, 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 hey.
We are blaming the Nigerian government. You and I. We are a reflection of who they are. And I'm gonna say this. God will bear me witness. I will never stand on injustice and wrongdoing. There are Nigerians in foreign nations. If you are involved in any shady dealings, please stop. If you are involved in anything that is wrong, drugs, scam, trafficking, kidnapping, please stop. Unebutezina liar for joy. Unemepizna for Nigeria. Be good citizens of my great nation, Nigeria. And the truth of the matter is this: because of the hatred, they will call you out. I am not denying that we have crimes in Nigeria. Some of my brothers and sisters in Nigeria, they are ifulefu. Yes, we have criminals in my land. I am not denying that. And we are trying our best to catch so many of them. And when they get caught, we do not pity them. But I am not denying it, sweethearts. Yes. You say my people are criminals. Of course, few of my people are criminals, not all of them. In every nation, there are sensible people. In every nation, there are ifulefu people. And when you see the ifulefu ones, you will see that everything they are doing is radiating off envy. Envy is actually what is covering what they are doing. You will see that those of them that have sense, those of them that understood facts, those of them that are well bred will still come up to tell you, shh, this is not the right way to do things. Please be a law-abiding citizen. It won't take you anything to abide by the laws of a nation. When you go to people's land, see, yes, represent us, but do not get yourself involved in terrible things. Be a law-abiding citizen. Is accusation out of envy. If they tell you to stop dating their women, leave their women for them now. Leave the girls. I know they are all rushing after you. You can't leave them. Do the right thing you are supposed to do and stop bad-mouthing Nigeria there. Please, when you go there, represent us. Be a good citizen. Do not sabotage our image. Do not engage in crime. Stop engaging in olosho work. If that country is not okay for you, come back. But stop destroying our image there.
Awaken the spirit, our nation, our pride, the vacuum that gave us soft landing, the home of our King, the land of our bloodline, the home of kingmakers, the symbols, the rhythm, the dance of the waters, the achievers, Nigerians.
Passports of Nigerians convicted of crimes abroad for a period of 10 years following the completion of their sentences. Nigerian lawmakers say the legislation is aimed at restoring the country's global reputation and it will not tolerate bringing it into disrepute. To discuss this further, we are joined on the line by a lawyer based in Abuja, a human rights activist, development advocate, media personality, and social entrepreneur, Frank Tete. Frank, good afternoon, and thank you for joining us on Africa Update.
Good afternoon, and my pleasure indeed.
Frank, exactly how will this bill work?
Well, it's maybe very difficult. We need to have a repository of convictions against Nigerians abroad. But by and large, we must first commend the initiative that the Nigerian people and Nigerian leaders have now come to a point where they have realized the embarrassments Nigerians have been causing to themselves, especially Nigerians who are abroad. We have a very bad reputation, sadly and shamefully, caused by criminalities by few of us abroad. And it seems as if it's intractable and nothing could or can be done about it. Now, in this regard, to think that the members of the National Assembly are in the forefront to finding a solution to this makes it really very, very encouraging.
Spirits of the great beyond, oh ye spirits in the waters, oh ye spirits in the realms we are.
My dear brothers and sisters, this is why I want us to talk about this. You all know that in my channel, we talk about things in Nigeria, and we occasionally talk about things that are not Nigerian. However, we are here to explain to people, to educate people. And this is why this is very important. Please, do not get scammed out there. There are scammers everywhere. There are scammers in every part of the world. You all know about the Nigerian prince. Recently, it was discovered that the Nigerian prince is actually an American white old man. Scam is everywhere. Please don't let yourself get scammed.
I'm here, spirit awaken, awake, awake. Oh, I need to breathe, to smile and laugh. My soul works day and night. I need space to articulate, to think, to gather, to understand. We understand to create. Innovations need great thinkers. Great thinkers are mystics. Let the water steal. Oh, the thunder calming, the waves dancing. I come in peace, so you waters.
But it was not to be for these two suspects who were intercepted at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos as they were about to board a Cairo-bound Egypt airline flight. Officials became suspicious of the girls when the Migration Information and Data Analysis System failed to process their passports. As the scan results showed, they were not the authentic holders.
Some mystics, let the water steal. Oh, the thunder calming, the waves dancing. I come in peace, so you waters.
At least 2,400 foreigners with fake national identity numbers has been identified as attempting to acquire Nigerian passports. The Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo, made this disclosure during a courtesy visit by the President and Chairman of the Chartered Institute of Forensics and Certified Fraud Investigators of Nigeria, Dr. Ilyasu, and his team. He highlighted the alarming rates of identity theft in Nigeria and the necessity of uncovering the true identities of individuals within the country. He decried the prevalence of identity theft in Nigeria, pointing out recent incidents that demonstrates the critical need for stringent document verification processes. He said one such incident involved a British Airways crew member arrested with a Nigerian passport procured in London, who was later found to be Ugandan.
The federal government has apprehended several foreigners who attempted to fraudulently procure Nigerian passports. The Controller General of Immigration, Kemi Nandap, disclosed this while declaring open a 3-day workshop for passport control officers in Abuja. She warned that those arrested will face swift prosecution in line with the law, stressing that the era of impunity is over. The CGA cautioned officers that they would be held accountable for all activities under their supervision, adding that vetting must be thorough before any passport is issued.
Nigerian passport, this passport ecosystem, that's the fastest way. That's like it's a window between the service and the public, both locally and internationally. So it's an area where we cannot afford to fail Nigerians. This administration, we're trying to make things better. We're trying to look inward, look outward, and look forward as well. Let's move it up a notch. Let's make sure that in issuing this document, we are very, very thorough. You make sure you do your due diligence. Make sure we maintain the integrity of this passport, because that's the passport that takes us all over the world.
Nigeria is a good nation, a land blessed with natural abundance, abundance of resources. Nigerians are great people, we care for those around.
Africans, please, if you have a restaurant and you're not a Nigerian, indicate that. Indicate it on your flyers. Indicate it anywhere on your page. I don't care what website you have to sell your food. If you own a restaurant and you're an African and you are not a Nigerian, let your customers know. There's too many people out there in the US, right here where I live, selling food and call themselves Nigerians so people can patronize them. If you're not a Nigerian, be proud. Let your customers know where you're from. Stop selling food to your customers just to make them think you're a Nigerian. And now they're ordering food from you because they think you're a Nigerian. Now you make that fufu look crazy. Now you make that jollof rice don't taste like jollof rice. Now you cook that beans look stupid. Now you cook that goat meat is not well cooked. Now you cook that aggressive vegetables. Nigerians have a special way of cooking. If you are not a Nigerian, let them know. They still will patronize you. I know they like how when you go on store, that they're speaking broken or pidgin English just to convince you that they're Nigerians. We know you guys are not Nigerians. When a Nigerian talks, I know. If a Nigerian make a statement, a typical Nigerian can tell that you're a Nigerian. So please, I don't care what African country you're from, you own a restaurant in the US, let your customers know you are not a Nigerian. If you're from Cameroon, let them know. If you're from Togo, let them know. If you're from Ghana, let them know. If you're from Kenya, let them know. If you're from Zimbabwe, let them know. Whatever country you're from in Africa, let your customers know. Stop claiming Nigeria, please. Because these guys or going to your store thinking you're a Nigerian. When the food look fucked up, once the food look messed up, now they're saying Nigerian foods are not good. Now they're saying Nigerian restaurants are selling them useless, stupid looking food. Please, if you are not a Nigerian and you own a restaurant in the US, in the UK, in diaspora, let your customers know, I'm not a Nigerian, but I can make you this food. They have a choice. Is either to buy the food the way it is, or look for a Nigerian store, a Nigerian restaurant, and buy food from. Stop tarnishing the image of Nigerians in the name of selling our food. No other African food will look like Nigerian food. We're special. The way we make our fufu is different. The way we cook our jollof rice is different. The way we cook our beans is different. The way we cook our egusi soup is different. The way we fry our plantains is different. The way we cook okazi soup is different. The way we cook afan soup is different. The way we cook okra soup is different. Stop claiming to be a Nigerian because you want to run your restaurant so people can patronize you thinking you're a Nigerian. You're not a Nigerian. Please, that's a fraud. We'll start reporting you guys to the authority. Whenever we find out you have a restaurant and you lie to people that you're Nigerian, we'll report you. Please stop. Somebody called me and said, Nigerian food is bullshit. I said, it's not bullshit. Where did you buy the food from? Only to find out that the restaurant is not owned by a Nigerian. It's owned by a woman from Zimbabwe. And you're there telling people you're a Nigerian. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Embrace your culture. Embrace your country. Embrace everything that you stand for. Leave Nigeria alone. Nigerian name don't suffer too much. Leave us alone. Please, I'm begging you.
Many tongues, many tribes all come together in peace, in harmony to become one. Oh, the beautiful people of Africa, in Nigeria we stand tall to defend her glory, the glory of our kinsmen. Nigeria, a blessed land, a blessed nation. We call Nigeria, Nigeria, the land of greatness, the land of great men. If we believe, you bless us. Ooh. The land of great men, the land of great men, the land of givers. The sunrise.
In another development, the narrative of Nigerians being synonymous with cybercrime has long pervaded international media, a stereotype that is rooted in both fact and damaging generalization. Now, while it is true that some Nigerians have been involved in cyber fraud, a lot of recent findings are revealing a much more complex global picture. Reports have emerged of international fraud syndicates based in countries like India, the Philippines, and parts of Eastern Europe, deliberately masking their operations under Nigerian digital identities. Now, their strategies to exploit the already tarnished perception of Nigerians to evade suspicion and accountability. Now, in the video, a group of Filipinos were caught in cybercrime, and what they said to the person that was on the line with them, they said, we're actually calling from Abuja, Nigeria, and this is a development that is forcing, of course, many of us to reevaluate the global scapegoating of Nigeria. We do have a growing population of hardworking, legitimate tech professionals, but that is often overshadowed by the actions of a few bad actors. Can you imagine? Scammers in India, the Philippines, Eastern Europe, all saying, I'm calling from Nigeria. That is a big dent on our digital identity. And my question now is, and what I think our focus should be on, is reclaiming our global digital identity. Let's take a look at what you guys had to say about this. And Andy says, even America has more scammers than Nigeria. They just stigmatize us because we are Africans. That is why they pressure the Nigerian government to go after youth. We'll take another submission. Bossman says, our leaders and EFCC should be ashamed of themselves because they were the only country in the world that trades away their youths in the name of catching scammers or Yahoo boys in quote. I don't support financial crimes, but you have to deal with it locally, not with foreign intimidation. Interesting.
But I also want to talk about cybercrime because I've said it a lot of times on the media. I used to say Nigerians cannot do all the things that is being written out there that they're doing.
We're not that organized.
Especially when it comes to cybercrime. No, honestly speaking, because the numbers you hear is just really alarming. So I'm even surprised, and I'm glad that you brought the story to see that there are even people in other countries claiming to be Nigerians and they are leveraging on the image that Nigeria already has. I think that this is a very important story and we really need to look into it because we cannot say because people say Nigerians are bad, Nigerians do a lot of cybercrime, that people are now using it, to make Nigerians look more bad. So that's something we need to look on.
Clouds becomes, oh, let the rain fall, the thunder crackles, oh, the rainbow brightens, the land made clean, see the bright skies enter the void and speak greatness. I'm the apple of the fountains, the greatness that lies awaiting. The waving waters roars, the wind barks peace. The child of Africa waves. You're the best there is. We're the children of greatness. Realms of justice dwell. The rain falls, the thunder crackles, oh, the rainbow brightens, the land made clean, see the bright skies enter the void and speak greatness. I'm the apple of the fountains, the greatness that lies awaiting. The waving waters roars, the wind barks peace. The child of Africa waves. You're the best there is. We're the children of greatness. Realms of justice dwelleth. The old African child of Africa, child of greatness.